This is the west end of the downtown mall. And on the west end, as everybody knows, there's a very interesting building. It's the Main Street Arena. And they have different events that go on there. They have a hockey team that practices. They have even a youth league that you really have to see. They have curling. They have dances. They can change the floor out. But what caught my attention was not so much the building itself or what's in the building. It's what's on top of the building. And we're going to talk to Mark Brown, the owner, and he's going to explain what's going on up there. This is one of the events that goes on in the Main Street Arena, and it's before 8 o'clock and the hockey team's out here practicing. So that's what I mean about different things going on. But once again, that's what I'm here to talk about. The solar panels up top. Well, this is looking toward the east end of the downtown, the west end of the downtown mall, and I'm sorry if I said east, it's west end that Main Street Arena is on. Right next to the Omni. Of course, all the people around here know this, so. But that's the solar array that's on the roof. And this is the sun side of the building. And we'll probably get a number of how many of these, whatever they call these pods or whatever, are on here from Mark. That's solar power right there. Converts it into electricity, and we'll see how important that is to the business here.
Hey, I'm Mark Brown, owner of the Main Street Arena. We're up here on the roof overlooking our solar installation. So this is one of the largest privately owned solar power plants in the state of Virginia. So we're not sure if it's exactly the largest, but it's one of the largest.
How much of your power do you get from this array? Is it called an array?
Yeah, this is a solar array. We produce 68 kilowatts of power up here, and should be enough to supply somewhere between 1 to 2 months per year of our power. You know, we have pretty massive energy bills here at the building, just given the size of it. I mean, obviously you can look down and see the size of the dehumidifier there and the air conditioners. I mean, those are big, heavy-duty industrial units. And then we have a massive ice chiller system downstairs, massive lighting use. And so hopefully here this fall we're going to replace all the lighting with high-efficiency LED light fixtures and bring our power bill down quite a bit more and produce a higher percentage of our energy usage up here on the roof.
Do these go in individually, or do they go in?
So these are basically what they call solar shingles, and they go in one at a time. And so you get a straight line across here, and all those lines connect together. You can kind of see the wires down here. So they're connected in strands, is I believe what they call that. And if you come down here on this end, you can see all the strands that run out down here. And so if you look down the roof that way, you see those 4 small boxes. And you see there's 3 smaller boxes up against the building and 1 here. So those smaller boxes are what are called combiner boxes. So you take all of these strands and you run them into the combiner box, and it takes all of the power that's generated on the individual strands and combines it into one feed. And then those boxes run down the very large wires that are inside the pipe there. They run down to those converter boxes, and those 4 larger boxes take what's produced here, which is direct current electricity, DC electricity, and they convert it into alternating current, which you can then use in a building. And so all that ties back into our power supply box from Dominion. And so in theory you could sell power back to the utility grid, but given how much power we use, it's highly unlikely to occur in any sort of meaningful way. I mean, if everything's turned off in the building and the compressors aren't running downstairs, you know, for a few minutes, maybe an hour at the most, we might be putting energy back onto the grid, but primarily we're going to be offsetting the amount of energy we're buying.
Well, Mark, thanks for taking me on this tour here. You have a terrific facility. And
no, I appreciate it. It's
really
a neat
enjoyed
building.
The events you put on. So.
Thank you.